Thank you for logging in and listening on to week 2 of our rolling programme. I hope you listened into week 1 and found it interesting. So what we're going to cover this week is prospecting for diamonds, contacting, what to say and how to handle objections, and we're going to be going over the points activity sheets. So last week what we looked at was getting our product story together, what our favourite product was from the company, how we came across it and the benefits of it. We were talking about our business story, how we got into the business, what the business has done for us so far and what we hope to achieve from it. Your goal books, which I hope you're working on, because obviously this is something that you're going to build on as your faith in the business grows as well. Hopefully you've been working on finding new customers. And I hope you all went away and registered with qlsonline.net. I have given everybody my login details as well, so you can log in using my name just to get familiar with it. So my details, if you go to qlsonline.net, my email is louise@hair-by-louise.co.uk and the password is louise23. We're also looking at getting new recruits and building your team. So, prospecting. Why prospect? Prospects are people that you're talking to about the business, people that you're going to grow your team into and become individual team members in their own right, individual manager businesses. We're going to be talking about developing our contact list and why our contact list is so important. All the different methods of prospecting, how we can contact these people and what we can say, and also about building our pipeline and making sure we never run out of people to talk to. So there are 3 types of prospectors. So every person listening into this training is a prospector because you're doing your retail business, you're loving the products, you're finding out all about the products, and in order for you to grow your business outside of a retail business, you're going to become a prospector, so you're going to be talking to people about the business. Now, there's people who love to prospect people, you know, those that just want to share it with everybody and talk to everyone about it. There's those that are uncomfortable about prospecting, but they do it anyway because obviously they want to grow their business. And there's those people that don't like prospecting at all. They're frightened, procrastinate, they overthink it, and they go out of their way to avoid talking to them. And this is very, very difficult because obviously it's hard to become successful and grow your team if you're frightened about doing it. But being uncomfortable is good. You know, it's all that stepping out of your comfort zone, putting yourself out there. And actually when you start talking to people, you get a really positive reaction. So there's 3 types of prospects. So prospects are the people that we're talking to. So you'll have someone that you'll mention just one thing and they are really interested. You know, they're looking for something right now, it ticks all the boxes and they're ready to get going. There's those that are curious and want to find out a little bit more. They want a bit more information. And there's those that have little interest or are not interested at all. So they're going to fall into 3 categories. Now, there's lots of reasons why people join a network marketing company, and sometimes our ways that we view it are completely different. So what I want you to do is grab your pen and paper and literally write number 1 to 10, with 1 being the most important and 10 being the least important. The reasons you think people join a network marketing company. So we've got the company literature, the marketing plan and potential earnings, training provided, who gave the presentation, the products, the company management experience, the upline support, company image, the starter kit, and being first in the area. Now, what do you think is the most important things that people look for? Because I was very, very surprised in what it was. And actually, if we can turn to the next page, there was a survey done. MLM stands for multi-level marketing. And actually, it was quite surprising on where you need to concentrate and get your strengths and your weaknesses into balance to build people into your team. So actually, the person giving the presentation, that was the most important thing for someone joining a network marketing business. whoever you're showing the business to, they're going to buy into you before they buy into anything. If they like you, when you've got their trust, when you've got their friendship, then they're going to obviously listen to what you've got to say. So actually perfecting your people skills, your presentation skills, and getting that across in the right way is the most important thing in order to grow your business. So number 2 is upline support. So expressing to someone obviously how much support they're going to get in this business. I know when I joined the business, the support was very, very important, because you need that belief, and it's very hard to get the belief in the early days when you kind of work in the business and maybe it's taken a little bit longer to get up and running than you thought. And actually having someone supporting you and reassuring you that you're doing everything right is really important. So people look for that when they're looking into a business. Number 3 is the marketing plan and the potential earnings. So please go out of your way to make sure that you understand our marketing plan and you can talk about our potential earnings accurately. Obviously, we can't promise people certain amounts, but what we can do is give them examples of what other people are earning. So what I'm going to be doing later on today, and obviously if you're listening to this training over the coming week, is I'm going to release a video of me presenting the business. I've got quite a high success rate of recruiting people into the business, and I always find that my business presentations go down really well. And I've had lots of people obviously wanting me to practice on them and tell them what I say, and I don't really know what I say any different. So what I'm going to do is record myself later on today presenting the business. So hopefully it will help everyone to learn from it. And how I explain the marketing plan and the potential earnings, it normally gets people really excited. So you've got to get them seeing it, because when you're talking about the earning potentials, obviously things like startup costs and buying the NDP pack become irrelevant, because you've made it so clear about the earning potential that none of that matters when you come to it. So that's a really good one to really get strong on. Number 4 is the training provided. So you want to emphasise how much training we've got in all the different forms. We've got it online, paper form, training days at head office, company success days, all by invitation. These people don't have to come. They can pick the training in which suits them and how it suits them, but by letting them know all the trainings that are available. Number 5 is the product range. Obviously, this comes in between the middle, because we know we need good products, but we also know we need that marketing plan in order to promote it properly. So the products, go into detail about the products, about the drinking gels, the clean eyes, the status that these products have got with them, the awards, the certificates that we hold as well. Number 6 is being first in the area. So where you think that someone might think that's quite important, actually it's further down the list. Being first in the area doesn't really matter in this business at all. We're a global company. We can do business anywhere in the world. We're not postcode restricted. So actually that isn't really a concern of people. I've got people in my street, in my area, which I know are doing the business, and they're not in my team, and it has no effect on me. In fact, we talk and share ideas, because it really doesn't matter in this sort of business. The company literature shown. Obviously, it's important that we've got the nice literature, and it's all done for us, and it's all been certified by the Direct Selling Association, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So yeah, just hand over a brochure and show them it, and that's tick that box. Number 8 is a company image. So don't forget, the people are buying into you, and actually the company image is further down the line, because they're going to look at you as a person as well. So actually the company image will come with that as part and parcel. So it's a lot further down the line of what people are worrying about. So number 9 is a sales starter kit. Like I said, at number 3, you've gone into the marketing plan and potential earnings. So if you've done a really good job on that and made it very clear and explained it very well, actually the sales starter kit is right down the bottom. People aren't that concerned about how much it's going to cost to start up, and $199.75 to set up a business that's going to be earning you thousands is nothing. So really, it's number 9. Don't worry about it. Number 10 is the company management experience. So yes, talk about how experienced our company is, but again, it's down the bottom. So this shows to us the most important thing is you. So you need to develop yourself, your presentation skills. You need to talk about the support, so you need to be supportive, passionate in your business, and you need to know the marketing plan and the potential earnings right at the top there, and obviously the training. So how are we going to talk to these people? How are we going to find these people? So we're going to do a contact list. This is also known as your who do you know list. We are going to be looking at Facebook, Twitter and other social media sites. So get on there, get on your Facebook, get on your Twitter. These are all free forms of marketing. So they're not actually going to cost you a penny to get on and start talking about what it is you're doing. Contact marketing. Contact marketing can be a little bit of a scary thought, just going out and talking to people. But actually, when you do it very naturally, it does become more and more natural to do. When you're out and about, if someone's got very good customer service skills, someone's got quite a strong personality, and you just think, God, they'd be really good at my business. They're bubbly, they're friendly, they're smiley, they're positive. Then you can't help but just mention, I know now's not the right time because you're at work in your day job, but actually here's my card with my number. Give me a call because I've got a business opportunity that would suit you. You've got face-to-face conversations. So this is where we talk about mums at the school gates. When you talk to your friends, when you see your friends, you're talking to them face-to-face and they can actually really vibe it from you, how you feel about your business and how it's going. You've got cards and flyers. So if you haven't yet got business cards, go away and get some made up. They want to contain obviously your name, your phone number, maybe your Facebook, your email, and your retail shop if you've got your retail shop set up. Because what you want to create with this is a paper trail. Everywhere you go, you want to be leaving your cards, your flyers. If you're walking to the park or the shop, why not pop a flyer through every single door? Just so you're doing something, you're active in your business and it's fitting into your daily life. When you're going into that Costa's coffee to pick up your daily coffee on your lunch break in your traditional day job, why not ask if you can pop some cards on the counter? When you're going into the post office, why not ask if you can, pin a flyer to their notice board there? So the other ways of getting people interested in your business is your put boxes. Now, put boxes are personal use product pack. So it's like we were talking about before. It's about putting a few little products into a box and asking people if they would like to try it for free for 3 to 4 days. So they can take it into their own home. They can use their soap, the shampoo, the shower gel, however you want to do it. But in that, what you can also do is put some information about the business. So you're getting the products to them, but you're also getting the business opportunity to them. And also product launches. When you've done a fab product launch and it's absolutely buzzing, and product launches always go down so well, you've got all the orders coming in at the end of the night, don't forget it's the perfect time to talk about the business opportunity. If anyone would like to earn some extra money, tell your story, tell your upline story. And sometimes this can actually roll straight on to a business presentation because you might have more than one person interested, in which case you can roll it straight on and you can actually recruit at a product launch. You want to be having a look into all the local shows and exhibitions. So you can go onto the internet. There's a website called Tabletop Finder, and it'll tell you where there's local places where you can actually hire a table, or even just go along to local shows, because wherever there's local shows and exhibitions, there's people. So obviously you want to go, hand out your cards, your flyers, talk to people that are there. Markets are always really good as well, because if you've got someone who owns a market stall, they work hard, they get up in the morning, they're determined, they want to get something out of life. So why not talk to the people behind these stalls and ask them if they'd be interested to have a little look at your business too. Don't forget to always ask for referrals. So if you've sold products, if you've got a customer that's happy, if you've spoke to someone about the business, if they're not interested or now's not the right time for them, then ask them if they know of anybody. Don't forget you can also, it's your business, run it how you want, but you can also ask for you can do paid referrals. Like I had a friend on Facebook and he had hundreds and hundreds of friends on his Facebook. He is very, very popular. He didn't think the business was for him, which is fine. It's not for everybody. So what I asked for him is I said, if I write you a Facebook status, and you popped that status on your Facebook and sent people to me for information, for anybody that I signed up with a NDP, a new distributor pack, I would pay him £40. So this is something you can do. You can offer him £20, you can offer him a product. So it's that referrals down a different avenue as well. And then you know that people are actually going to go and find referrals for you. And who knows, when they can see so many people are interested, they might actually come back to you themselves as well. You can do local advertising. This can be, like we were saying, in your local shop. You can do it in your local paper, in your local, in our area, we've got a magazine called The Villager. I know every area's got different magazines. If you ring them up, you can ask how much it is to advertise. And quite often they're quite cheap because they like to support local businesses. Another way of promoting as well is in local baby clubs, local children's centres, because they support local businesses as well. Obviously, satisfied customers. All your customers are going to be satisfied customers, so why not speak to them about the business opportunity? Every customer of yours should know that there's a business opportunity for them should they want to take a closer look. Talk to groups. You've got Rotary groups, women's groups, coffee mornings. You've got all sorts of groups. If you go on the internet, you can literally find hundreds and hundreds of groups for all sorts of things. And you can just get along, start speaking to people. It's all about growing your network and growing your friendship base as well. There's networking clubs. So again, go onto the internet, Google BNI, which is a popular networking group. They hold breakfast mornings, coffee mornings. They've got one for women, one for men, business groups, network marketing groups. Again, these people want to hear what you've got to say. They want to meet new people. You take their card, they take yours. You do referrals for them, they do referrals for you. So it's all about working together and finding businesses to help them as well. And there's lots of other ways of prospecting. Ask your family, ask your friends, ask them if they know of anyone, ask them to do their contact list, because we all know different people. So be creative and leave no stone unturned. So keep looking for those people, because they will be looking for this opportunity and your paths will cross as well. So it all starts with your contact list. This is what we call your who do you know list. So from your very first planning meeting, your mentor, your sponsor will say to you, do your who do you know list. And this is going to be your database. This is going to be your business. It's your database to find your customers and your team. So you want to develop a list of at least 100 people, UK and overseas, because obviously we're a global company, so we can go wherever. Use a memory jogger. So towards the back of your 6-month successful steps to manager plan, you'll have a memory jogger on there, and there'll be loads of keywords, and it will just refresh your memory of all those people you've met throughout your whole life that do certain jobs, different family members. So start emptying your mind. So empty your mind without prejudging. Don't think they won't be interested, or they won't want to know about the products or business, or they're too wealthy. I mean, we can be so silly and prejudge when actually you don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You don't know who's looking for a different opportunity. You don't know what someone's financial situation is, and you really don't know. And from my very early days, I cherry-picked people on who I wanted to talk to. And actually, it's very, very clear that I did prejudge, and it's people that I never ever thought would be interested in my business that have really been interested, and have actually come back and joined my team. So really don't prejudge people, because you just never know what someone's looking for. So what you want to use, keywords, if you write down your page STEAM, and then across the way you've got sales, teaching, enthusiastic, attitude and money. Now these are key words. What you want to think now is, who do you know that does a sales job? Any sort of sales. Who do you know that's in teaching? Who do you know that's enthusiastic? Who do you know that's got a good attitude? Who do you know that wants to earn more money? Now obviously from that you can pick up lots and lots of names from people you know. Now if you write the name Frog down the page, F-R-O-G. Now your friends, list all your friends. R for relatives, list all your relatives. O for organisations, who do you know that runs clubs? And G for geography, who do you know in different areas up and down the country, all over the world? And just from these 2 words, so STEAM and Frog, you'll pick up lots of different names. Leave no stone unturned. So what you want to do is, on your paper, you want to empty your head of all your friends. So get on Facebook, all of those. Everyone in your mobile phone should be listed on that list. Every single person that you've crossed paths with, even if it's someone you don't know the name of, the mum down the school, or Becky's mum from the school, whoever's crossed your path, write it down. And then every person you meet from this point in, you can then add them to the bottom of your list because it's new people. So the quicker you start doing this, the quicker you'll have a very, very good database to work from. Now, just remember, some will, some won't, so what next? And it's like I always say, yes, we get lots of no's in this business, but you can't win over everybody. It's like any business. And I used to always refer it back to, obviously I do hair extensions, I'm a hairdresser. Originally, my background's in hairdressing. So, I do hair extensions and some people want them, some people pay lots of money for them, and some people don't. And that's it. It doesn't mean I haven't got a good business. Some people are police officers. What a fantastic job. But some people don't like them. Doesn't mean that they're not doing a good job. So it's the same, doctors. Doctors do an amazing job, yet some people talk badly of doctors. So what's the difference? Some will, some won't, so what? Keep moving on. You only really need 5 really good team members. So 5 fantastic people in your business and you'll have an unbelievable business. So 5 frontline that you've recruited. So actually, yes, you are going to get loads of no's, but then all you need is those 5. So what difference does it make? Just keep going and going. Because when you're sat in front of someone that can see exactly what this business is all about, you'll know, they'll know, and a massive light bulb moment will come. So don't worry if you're speaking to people that just don't get it, because it really doesn't matter. Just let go of the outcome as well. Don't think you know what they're going to say or how they're going to react. Just learn to ask. Just say, well, what do you think? And actually, if you don't ask anybody, then your business will never grow. If you ask them and they say no, then that's fine. At least you know you've asked them, and then they're aware of what you do. They'll have a little think about it and they'll come back to you as well. So just completely let go of the outcome. Just really enjoy it. Get out there, get talking to people, be really enthusiastic and passionate about it. And all you need is a handful of really good people. So what you want to do is, off of your Who Do You Know list, you want to take the first 15 names and do a profile sheet. So again, in your Steps to Manager book, you will find these profile pages. So you want their occupation, what job they've got, the age, their location, and then you want to think a bit about their life. So are they married? Have they got children? What ages are their children's? Hot button. This is, what do you know that this person wants? More time with the family, less hours at work. What's their hot button? Are they getting married? Is it, are they buying a house? And then you want to write a few notes about their personality, about their character, caring, positive, outgoing, and obviously any other info. So product related, what products can you think that they're really going to be into? Husband's been made redundant, any other information you can get into the profile. And then you want to have a contact. So what you want to do is just give them a quick call. Now, don't be petrified. Obviously, calling is one of those things you think, oh gosh, I can't call someone. But this isn't cold calling we're talking about. We're not just ringing someone we don't know or anything like that. We're ringing people that we know, people that, know our family, know us. If you're a bit nervous about just picking up the phone and ringing someone, especially if you've never rang them before, straight away they might think, what's this person ringing me for? So why not get a bit of a relation going with them? Find them on Facebook, send them an email, send them a text. How are they? What's been happening? Haven't seen them for ages. How's the family? How's the job? Start chatting to them. Tell them a bit about your business and then say, actually, do you know what? Why don't I just call you? And then straight away then they're expecting your call. You're relaxed. So give them a call. Keep it really simple. Have that profile sheet in front of you so you've got those key points, because when you're on the phone you might kind of lose what you're talking about. Before you ring them, know what it is you want to ring them for. Do you want to get in front of them and talk to them? Do you want to send them a DVD or obviously our YouTube links? Or do you want to talk to them about the product? So decide what it is you want to talk to them about so you can head for that outcome. Focus on the needs of your prospect. So don't ever talk about you, yourself, what it means for you if they join your business, all that. That's a really, really bad way to go down the business. It's all about them. What do they need? What can this business do for them? How will it affect their family? You need them to start thinking about it from their point of view, and get their little light bulb moments going. It's an invitation. So when you call someone, it's an invitation to hear more information. You're not presenting the business over the phone. Now obviously you're going to be excited anyway, naturally, but you want to overexcite that, about 20%, because you're on the phone, they can't see your facial expressions, they can't see your hand movements, they can't see you smiling. So you need to be enthusiastic about it. Have your story ready. They're going to ask you, so how did you start, and how's it been for you, and how are you finding it? So you need to have your story ready. So like we spoke about in week 1 training, what's your business story? How did you start? What's it doing for you? If you haven't yet got a story, don't worry, that's fine. You've got your upline story to tell, and if you're listening to this training, there's more than likely chance you're on the 5-month to manager plan, because that's what we roll out through our team. So you're on track to be manager by August. You'll be earning £1,500. You're going to hit car plan by October. Wow, isn't that brilliant? And so it's about changing it. If you haven't got a story yet, you're on track for everything. You're on your plan. You're working really closely with someone, and that's what you're achieving from it. Now have your diary ready. Have in mind, go through your diary for the next fortnight when you can meet them. There's no point in ringing someone and then flicking all your pages, oh God, I can't fit you in. You need to have already had a look in your diary and see when you're available and see when you can do. And then when they say, yeah, okay, let's meet up for coffee, great, I can do Monday at 7, Tuesday at 5, you know exactly what you're doing. And most of all, have fun. Be upbeat, be positive, go and meet for a cup of tea and really, really have a nice time, show them all about it and get excited. So the objective of your call, like we say, is an invitation, not a presentation. Don't talk about everything over the phone, because you never know at what point they switched off. You never know what's going on in the background. If they're preoccupied, they're not going to be listening to you properly. So you want to meet up with them, be it on Skype, Fusebox, in person, however. So if you talk about the products and they say yes, great, but they want to know more about the products, then you can also talk about the business opportunity. If you go in with the product and they say no, obviously you want to be asking for a referral. Now if you start talking about the business first, you've got more avenues to go down. So really you want to be leading with the business and following with the product if these are people off your contact list. So you want to be talking to them about the business. If they say yes, they want to know more, brilliant, get in front of them, tell them all about it. We've got the business presentation slides. If you haven't got these slides, these are the company slides. So when you go along to presentations, you can actually do this in your own home for them. You can do it online for them. If you don't have the slides, please ask us, please ask me, Louise Mackenzie, or ask your mentor. And we'll email them over to you so you can get practicing. If you don't feel confident to show someone the business yet, that's absolutely fine too. Ask me or ask your mentor, we'll come and do it with you, and we'll do it as many times until you get confident. Now if you speak to them about the business and they say no, then obviously you can talk about the products. And they'll either say yes or no. If they say yes to the products, you can come back round to the business at a later date. If they say no for the products, you can always ask for a referral. So by going in with the business first, you're leading into more avenues where you can actually follow on through from that. Now, when you're talking to someone about the business, when you're prospecting, you want to be quite assertive. Assertive is the word. You're busy. You're running a successful business, so you don't want to be using words like when you're ready, call me, list of features, product parties. It's not a product party, it's a business launch. You're running a business. I've got a little business. No, you haven't. You've got a multi-billion-pound American company. Network marketing. Now, the only reason we say to avoid network marketing words is because if they don't understand the concept of network marketing, it can be misinterpreted as something completely different. But then, of course, you know who you're talking to. If they understand network marketing, then why not? Selling aloe. There's a whole lot more to it than just selling aloe. Price of the starter pack. Like I said before, you need to be showing someone the income opportunities before you go in with the price of the starter pack. Like anything, they're not going to buy something if they don't think they're going to make any money from it. So you don't necessarily want to come in with the price of the starter pack. Product detail. You don't want to be going into all this, every single of details of all the products, because obviously we're looking at the business side of it here. You do not want to give the entire presentation over the phone. You need to be able to kind of do that as your first setup and then get in front of them or get them ready to listen to you for 45 minutes. The strong words you want to be using, you've got a business proposition for someone. I use this a lot when I'm talking to people. You know, my business has grown, I'm looking to expand, and I've got a business proposition for you. You're working with a dynamic company. You've got over 30 years track record. It's in the health, nutrition and lifestyle industry. Everybody knows it's, you know, that's a massive industry to get into. It's the next $1 trillion industry. It's huge. It's home-based. People love home-based because that means they can fit it in around everything they currently do. The high income potential. No one's going to go for it if they think they're going to earn an extra 50 quid a month. You know, they want to know that they can earn a decent amount of money if they're going to put their efforts into it. You're looking for a business partner. This is always a really good word because obviously you're running a successful business and actually you're looking for business partners, like-minded business partners. Your business testimonial, so obviously your story, how you found this business for you. You're looking for some key people. You're not looking for just any old Tom, Dick or Harry. You're looking for people with you know, personality traits, passion, enthusiasm. You're looking for these special people, and obviously they're one of your key people. They're going to get full training and support. Obviously anyone's going to be nervous, kind of thinking, oh God, I'm going to be a business partner or a business proposition for me and I don't know anything. So you need to know that, hey, that's fine, because you're going to get full training and support just like I did. I had no previous experience and I had all that training and support. So then the next step. So here's some examples of phone calls. So the third party approach. Hi Sam, it's Jane here. Do you have a moment to talk? Brilliant. Okay, the reason I'm calling is I've just started up a business with the help of a friend. We're actually backed by a multi-million global company. We're looking for some really good people to work with in your area. Now I'm just wondering, do you know of anybody that might be interested? So in that instance there, you're not asking them, you're not putting them on the spot, so you're not nervous, they're not nervous. You're genuinely telling them what you're doing and do they know anybody that's interested? Now, personality call. So obviously, you know, this is someone that you maybe know. Obviously, like we said, we're working down our warm list here. So it's that, hi Sam, it's Jane here, how are you? Brilliant, okay, have you got a moment to talk? Because the reason I'm calling is I've just started a business with the help of a couple of colleagues. We've got actually the backing of a multi-million-dollar global American company. So they've asked me if I knew of any outgoing, any, you know, passionate, any positive people. So really slot into there what's going to appeal to them. And instantly I thought of you. So straight away you're appealing to their personality. And that's actually quite flattering to think that you genuinely, you know, you're thinking of positive, passionate people and you thought of them. So why not tell them that in that phone call? Making the call with the hot button. So like we said, the hot button is something in their life that they want, that they're saving up for, that they want to achieve. So it's that, hi Sam, it's Jane here, how are you? Okay, great, have you got a moment to talk? You know that car that you've always spoken about with me? Well, I think I found a way for you to achieve it. Or you know that wedding that you're saving up? Well, I think I found a way where you can save some more money. And straight away they're going to say, what? Tell me, what is this? So the other one is, you know, if you know someone's really unhappy with something. So it's that, hi Sam, it's Jane here, how are you? Okay, have you got a moment to talk? Brilliant. So you know you've always said how much you hate commuting. Well, I think I found a way that you can stop commuting and see more of your family. I don't really know if what I found is for you, but obviously only you can decide that. But why don't we meet for a coffee and I'll tell you all about it. I'll run it all by you. So it's like letting them see for themselves. Hey, look, I've got something to show you. Do you want to have a look? You know, you're not persuading anyone. You just want them to hear what you've got to say. So then a customer call. You've built up your regular customer base. You've got your 20 to 30 regular customers. Why not have a little ring round? You want to build up some more. So it's, hi Sam, it's Jane here. How are you? Great. You know that you've been bothered with digestive problems. I know you've suffered from IBS. I've just come across a product and I think it will help you. Can I come round and show you what I found? Now, I know this works because I've used this on my friends. When I was reading through all the testimonials, I was reading through my product manual. Every single time I came across one that referred to someone I knew, the first thing I do is ring them and tell them all about it. I found this product. And it comes quite naturally when you are excited about something. And of course, they're going to want to know what it is you've heard. So straight away, then you can build on your customer base and you can ring up your existing customers with other stuff that you found. So your usual response will be, sounds interesting, what is it? So what you want to be doing at this stage is not really telling them much more. You want to be inviting them to view the information because obviously we know it's quite a detailed business plan. So what we want to be doing is actually inviting them to a one-to-one where we present the business to them. Send them a DVD online or hard copy, or by doing an online one-to-one on Skype, on Fusebox if you can't get in front of them. Now, obviously, if they say, no, I just want to, what is it? Tell me what it is. Then be honest, I really can't do justice to this company over the phone. But what I can tell you is that it's over a 30-year-old company. They actually trade in over 150 countries and they've got a $2.6 billion turnover. They're an American company. So their product range is in the look good, feel good, take care of yourself sector. So it's health and wellness sector, and obviously it's booming, it's growing, and predicted to become the next $1 trillion industry. It's absolutely massive. Basically what I want to do is have half an hour with you to run through some information. I'm really, really impressed, and I think you're going to like what you see. So great, we can take it to the next step. And if you don't, then that's absolutely no problem too. As long as I know I've told you everything I know. So it's Friday at 7:30 good for you, or Saturday morning at 11. And then include your story as to why you got involved. And if you look there, we've already gone through our diary and found dates were available. So we're giving them 2 alternatives. We're not then flicking through the diary and coming back to them. And then what you want to do is pop them in your diary. So you might get asked a question. What is it? Is it XYZ? Is it pyramid selling? Is it network marketing? Is it selling? And then you answer by saying, that's interesting. Why do you ask? Now, why do you answer that question like that? That is because you don't know why they're asking these questions. When they say, is it network marketing? You don't kind of go, oh, yes, it's network marketing. It's amazing. It's brilliant. What you want to do is, do they like network marketing? Or do they not understand what network marketing is? When they say, is it selling? If you say, no, we don't sell, we just purely recommend, oh, that's a shame because I was the top seller for, my previous job. Oh. So don't always presume why someone's asking, is it pyramid selling? No, it's not pyramid selling. It's, network marketing. You're your business in your own right. But actually, what do they understand about pyramid selling? Is pyramid selling network marketing to them? Do they know, do they even know what they're talking about? So you need to understand why they're asking these questions before you answer anything. A really good way to answer these questions as well, if I hope you've all printed out that QLS workbook that I'm running through. If you haven't, ask me or your upline to email it over to you. And I'm uploading parts. I was doing it when I was on holiday, and start working your way through that workbook, which is on this YouTube channel that this is uploaded to. So start working your way, and that covers all these questions as well. So have your answers ready. Obviously, in the early days of your business, you might find yourself, oh, I don't really know what to say back. So really get confident, and that confidence will grow over time. So have your answers ready when someone, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. Then you've just got to come in with, I know exactly how you feel, Sarah, because I felt exactly the same way. But I found that by having a good look at the info, I got all my questions answered, and meeting the people, it was nothing like I thought. And that is so true. It's unbelievably true. And that's genuine. I didn't know how I felt about the business. I needed to go and meet a few more people, ask a few more questions, do a bit of research. So actually tell that person that that's how you felt. This is an honest, upfront business. We've got nothing to hide. So tell them that you felt that way too. And then book in your appointment. Get them in that diary in the time slot you said you had available. If your prospect absolutely outright says no, then thank them for their time. Ask if you can keep in touch with them over the coming months, and always ask for a referral. So, thanks Sarah for being honest, and I'm really sorry it's not for you right now. However, please let's keep in touch over the next few months. Because I'd like to show you how this business is developing. In the meantime, I'm still looking for some quality people to work with, just like you. Do you know anyone that would be open to looking at a business? It would give them not only a great income, but a fantastic quality of life. So if you don't ask the question, you might be walking by your next diamond manager. So many people are brought into the business by referrals. Because it might not be for someone. This business isn't for everybody, but they might know of someone who is fantastic for this business. So don't forget to ask. And again, if no, why not offer them the product? Thank you for looking or listening. I appreciate how you feel, and that's absolutely fine. It's not for everyone. But we do have a fantastic range of natural everyday products. I'd really like to drop a sample box around for you to try for free for a few days. Would Wednesday or Friday be best for you? And why not? If you don't ask, you don't get. So why not? Who doesn't want to try free products? So get your pup packs, your personal use product packs out. And again, in there, you've got all the information about the company. It might give them a chance to sit down and think about it. Include in there your DVD, which is your Forever Futures, which talks about the business. And actually, they might come back round to you. So why not get your products in there? So remember, the fortune is in the follow-up. How true is this? Always, always follow up. People won't come knocking your door down to join your team and join your business. They do need to be spoke to, and you've got to talk them into the products and tell them all about it and the business. So really, really follow up from it. If you've spent an hour with somebody, why would you not follow up? Why would you just let that hour go to waste? So you want to be following up within 2 to 3 days of talking to them about the business or the products. You want to be calling them at the time you said you would call. The longer you'll leave it, the more likely your prospect will lose interest. You might have someone that's really, really interested in the business. They've gone home, they've spoken to their partner who's a bit sceptical. That's very, very common in this business. And then actually you never called when you said you would anyway, so they think, oh, wow, I'll leave it. Whereas if you called when you said you could, and you can answer these questions that their partner's got, and you can pop round and meet him too, then why wouldn't you? You've already done half the work. Know your objective again. So when you're calling them for the follow-up, are you going to invite them to the business presentation? Are you going to pop around their house and do the business presentation for them or their family members or whoever that wants to look at it? Or arrange a product talk, invite them to one of your launch parties, ask them if they'd like one in their own home for them and their friends. So remember to follow up from it. So you need to commit to contact at least 12 people a week off your list every week for the first 3 months. If you're following our 5-month to manager plan, which if you don't know what that is, please ask your upline and your sponsor because it's a very, very good structured plan to follow. You want to be speaking to 5 new people a day, okay? So if you were just contacting 12 people a week, like following this one, so that's 12 to 15. 6 will say no. 6 will look at the information or meet. Out of those 6, 3 to 4 will come to a presentation. 1 to 2 will join your business. So out of 15 people, 1 might join your business. So that just goes to show you the stats. So you really need to keep talking and talking and talking and telling everyone all about it. But don't forget, you only need 5 strong people to join your business to make it really, really successful. Now, obviously, you might get people joining your business that just want to be retailers, that just want to buy their own products at discounted price. So obviously, you always want to be prospecting and growing on your business. So activity, how serious are you to growing your business? If you're working this business part-time, which, 2 contacts a day, that's really, really part-time, 2 contacts a day. Now things are different nowadays. We've got Facebook, obviously Twitter, all these sorts of things. 2 contacts a day is really easy. If you're doing it semi-part-time, you want to be talking to 5 contacts, 3 about the business, 2 about the products. And again, 5 contacts a day, it's 5 new people. This is really easily doable. If you want to be doing it full time and you really, really think, right, come on, now is my time, I've got to crack on with this. you can be contacting 10 people a day, 7 people about the business, 3 people about the product, however many you want, and your business will seriously boom. Now, here is just an example of what people do in this business to make it work. We've got Philemon in Zambia. Now, he joined Forever Living in 2009. This is a true story. They've got no products in Zambia, so he drove to Tanzania or South Africa to pick these products up. But he knew where this business was going to take him. He knew that he was working under a multi-trillion-dollar American industry, and the industry was obviously in the health and wellness. The business was a multi-billion-pound business. So he caught the vision of where this was taking him if he just put in that effort. He spoke to 15 people a day. So even though he had to drive, we get ours delivered to our doorstep. We don't have to do anything. Order online, it's there in 2 days. He had to drive, but he caught the vision. He spoke to 15 people a day. He's now qualified for profit share, so he's on obviously the chairman's bonus. He's on car plan, travels, and earns $8,000 a month. And why? Because he did it. That's it. That's it. He absolutely did it. He spoke to 15 people a day, every day, and built up a fantastic business. So it's that thing, what are you prepared to do? How many people are you going to talk to? And it's about that, doing it and doing it and doing it. So this is a points recording sheet. Now, if you go onto my page, which is Louise's Successful Steps to Manager, click on the Files section and you'll find this on there. Now, if you can, print it off, stick it on your bedroom wall or your kitchen wall, and when you've done something in your business, find out where it is on this point sheet and give yourself that point. And then at the end of the week, add them all up, because this will give you a really, really good indicator to if you're doing enough to grow a business. We've all got different commitments. We've all got, different amounts of children, or some people have no children. We're all different. Some people work 60 hours a week in another business. Some people work forever full time. So you cannot compare your business to what's being done on Facebook, to what people say they're doing. So the only way to know if you're doing enough is to concentrate on your business. So by doing this point sheet, it will show you if you're doing enough that you're going to be able to grow a business around everything you do. So print out this point sheet and see where you are, see where you can improve. Have a look at what's worth the most amount of points and focus on those things. So obviously duplicate frontline distributors with 7 points. What that means is help someone that you've signed into the business sign someone into their business, because obviously that's duplicating it right down as well. So help them to sponsor people, do a planning meeting, recruit somebody into your business. So these are the things you want to be aiming to do. Attend success days, show someone the business presentation, ring customers, do a product launch, do pup drops, which is your product packs. So do all these things, and it gives you a kind of tick chart as well when you kind of don't know what to be doing next. Have a little look down here, see where you want to get your points from the week, and go ahead and do it. And then your business will keep rolling and rolling as well. So what we're going to do over the next 7 days is you're going to keep working on your goal book. So in your book or your dream board or your app on your iPhone, wherever you're doing this, what are you working for? Because if you don't know what you're working for, nothing is going to drive you to want to do this business. If you can clearly see where this business is going to take you, and if you're very early days, it may be borrowed belief. You may be thinking, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to give it a damn good go anyway. Brilliant, just stick it on your goal book, because if you can see it as you're starting to tick these things off, your passion and your belief gets stronger and stronger. So you can have your things on there like you want a cleaner, a gardener, you want to buy a new telly, you want a new Hoover, whatever you want, and then grow on to the big things. You want a car, you want a house. What car do you want? What house do you want? Really go into detail, get pictures, photos, build your goal book, and start seeing these things get ticked off. Profile your first 12 to 15 prospects. So off your who do you know list, really profile them and ring them. So that's your 15 calls. Now these are 15 calls of people you already know, people you're comfortable with, people that are expecting your call because you've asked them if you can call them. Review your progress with your 20 to 30 customers. Now, your instant money, your £200 to £400 a month, is going to come from your customer base. It will get to a point where these customers just keep rolling round, which is why, obviously, our business is like two separate things. You've got your retail line and you've got your business development line. So your retail line you should always be working on in the background, getting those regular customers and looking after them. So have a little count up. How many regular customers have you got now? When was the last time they ordered? Do they need anything else? And follow that up as well. Fill in your point sheet for the week. So please print that off and fill it in and see where you are. Continue to build on your who do you know list, your 100 name list. Book your next training and event. In 2 weeks' time, we have got the O2 in London, Global Rally. It's going to be a massive event and I can't wait to update loads of photos, tell everyone what's going on. So if you haven't got a ticket and you want a ticket, then please keep an ear out because quite a few are popping up for sale now because obviously it's come into the couple of weeks before. So a few are coming out of the woodwork. Now, I would really advise you, if you can be there, be there. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't forget, we're based in 150 countries and they pick a different country each year, so the chances of it happening again in the UK are slim. So really try and get that ticket if you can. Download the one-to-one presentation, also known as the BP slides, so you can present this business to everybody that you know. You can get practicing, you can ask family members if you can practice it until you get confident. If you don't have it saved onto your iPad, your computer, if you haven't printed it off in paper format, then please let me or your sponsor know and we can email it across to you straight away and you're good and ready to go to present the business to others. And little saying, keep changing, because when you're through changing, you're through. So keep developing your personal skills, your mindset, your positive mindset, and keep believing because, you know, by now everybody knows my story in this business, but 12 months on, this business has changed our lives. I've gone from being a hard-working, self-employed hairdresser. I've got 3 children. And we're now earning, you know, thousands a month through Forever Living. We're number 5 team in the whole of the UK. And do you know why that is? Because I never stopped. I just kept doing it. All these little things here, I started doing it all every day. I promised myself, my family, that I would never not do it. So keep doing it, keep going, keep learning, keep self-developing, keep learning new things, and I promise you your business will grow. Any help you need, just please shout up because that's what we're here for. So good luck with your business over the next week and I'll speak to you shortly. Take care, bye.